know. Because since the Elimination Chamber, like he showed me at least Kofi that he can be in a main event position. Like that one match with Daniel Bryan at the end of the Chamber showed me that hey, I would love to see more Kofi Kingston matches in a main event. But that this Vince coming out and just putting more hoops for Kofi to jump through is the story that they're telling. So I get it. But if it were like, all right, he put some hoops and then they pivoted to some other way of telling the story, because it seems like every week they're doing the same thing, which is what I'm saying about WrestleMania as a whole. It seems like every week on Raw and SmackDown, they're just doing the same shit.
It's the same shit, bro.
Every single week.
So, like, I know we started off hot where you said Kofi Kingston was your best written, and you love how that story's being told, and I could kind of agree with you. And Biggie had a thing on Instagram, on Twitter, and you know he was just like, you know, we can't break through this glass ceiling. You know, playing to what we're talking about, because
without saying
it, because there are some tropes in what the story is telling.
Which I keep saying people like us,
which I can understand. Yeah. I love that story. If Kofi comes out and be like, yo, an opportunity fell into my lap that usually people like us don't get. If the story was people like us, I would love it. If the narrative was people like us.
It kind of is, but they're not going to hammer it home.
But they are. In the retrospect, they are, but they're doing it not good. That's what I'm saying.
They're doing it half-assed.
Yes, and thank you, Arizona, for this wonderful green tea with ginseng and honey. Keeps me hydrated throughout the show. Yes, okay. Kofi doesn't get the match at Fastlane, right? He wins that Elimination Chamber. That was quote unquote his championship opportunity.
He lost.
That's what I'm saying. He lost that Elimination Chamber. That was quote unquote because it was for the title. Now, if you know what I mean, Kofi was like, "Yo, that you know, people like us really don't get these type of opportunities to come back. Let me get another shot." And Vince is like, "But you had your shot." Like, man, but how many other people have gotten multiple opportunities? Like, come on, Vince. Like, give me my one-on-one shot. You saw what I can do out there. Like, give me my opportunity. And Vince is like, well, you know, to be honest, I don't really see you as my main event at WrestleMania.
But that's pretty much what they're doing. Vince and him had that last week on SmackDown.
But it's convoluted.
How so?
Well, I mean, I get it when you're saying it's like indirect, but the way that it's like on your GPS, right? When you're like, yo, they taking me all the fucking way out here just to get to here, when you could just go this way. Like
you want direct. And
the reason why I wanted direct, CT, is because it's so short in time. Because now we got 2 weeks until SmackDown, right? Now,
I could have went with a little bit more Kofi angst and frustration over time. Like, hey, Vince, like I'm done with this shit.
Exactly.
I want this now. Like
you're gonna jam pack that in 2 weeks, because now he's bruh. As a logical wrestling fan, as a reasonable wrestling fan, Kofi lost 2 championship opportunities.
Kofi lost at Fastlane against 2 people at once.
Not Fastlane. No, I mean, okay, so he got into the gauntlet, into the match. He lost that Elimination Chamber.
Oh, the Elimination Chamber. Okay.
That's a championship opportunity.
Yeah. And then he lost.
And then he lost. And he lost in the gauntlet. Now, granted,
that's to get to an opportunity.
Now, granted, he won it.
He won it, and then that's to get to the opportunity. It's
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So my bad, Kofi. 1, you know what I mean. So if realistically speaking, like, yo, I want a one-on-one, give my just due. Yeah. Now I again want to hold my horses. They got 2 SmackDowns. They got next week, and then they got the go home show right before Mania. So I am willing to hold off my horses, and like I said, I'm willing to like really pay attention to how delicate they make this or how sloppy it can become, because it can only be one or two ways. They can roll a tight little blunt, and it can be nice, or they can roll a sloppy joint with weeds falling out of it and weeds.
It's probably gonna be sloppy, and we're gonna be nitpicking. But I'm like, if it's just enough, like it's tight enough for me, I'm like, all right, let's go. It's just tight enough for me where I can hold it and it's not falling too. You know, it's just kind of loose, kind of bending a little bit.
But see, I'm the joint roller Ayatollah, man, and I need my blunts to be semi-work. You feel me? Like I need it to, you know what I mean? But no,
but I hear you.
I'm all aboard KofiMania for sure. Like I am, you know, they're gonna give us what we want. Without us knowing this is what we wanted. Again, no one thought Kofi was good, you know what I mean? Like, no one, when we came into WrestleMania season, was like, yep.
Kofi versus Daniel Bryan, yeah. I didn't think Kofi Daniel Bryan would be
that, you know what I mean?
I thought maybe Daniel Bryan Shinsuke, maybe Daniel Bryan KO. I thought a lot of things. I didn't see that.